Hello everyone, today I'll teach you how to make this Rosa Coaster that is also a bouquet. If you fold like this, it's very simple. Basically, we're making the body first using the white yarn and then leaves, and at the end we attach some roses on top of the leaves. In the crochet kit that I prepared, you will get this white yarn to make the body, the green yarn to make the leaves, and also some red ones to make the roses. But the roses can come with different colors. I prepared this red color, pink, and also this orange, so you can choose which color you like. But the white one and the green one is the same color. So we start with the middle, as you can see here in the corner. We start from the middle here, make magic ring, and to make double crochets all the way, and we make 5 rounds, and then we make this green part. It's basically chains, and then 2 rounds of green, and then we make some roses, also use mostly double crochets. I will show you step by step. So first we take our white yarn here and we start with the magic ring. If you don't know how to make magic ring, you can check out another of my video that's explained very detailed. You take your yarn like this and then chain 1, 2 to secure it, to tighten it up now. And now we're making the start of the first round. We chain 2 here, and in some designs the chain here count as 1 stitch already, so you should make 11 more. But in our design, we want to have it, we don't want to count this one as 1 double crochet, so we're still making 12 double crochets. How to make double crochet? First, you start like this, yarn over, and insert your hook in the big loop here. Yarn over, and pull out the first 2 loops, because now you have 3 loops here. You pull it out from the first 2. Now I have 2 left. Yarn over and pull out from the second 2. So this is how to make double crochet, and this one is the first double crochet that we made. So we're making a stitch mark here, so we know where to connect after. And we're making 11 more, in total 12. Yarn over first, insert the hook into the big loop, yarn out, yarn over, pull out the first 2, yarn over, pull out the second 2. I'll show you again. First 2, second 2. Yarn over, 3 loops, first 2, second 2. Okay, I think you get the gist for now. Just continue doing it until you have 12 double crochets. So now I have 12 double crochets here. We're trying to make the loop disappear, so it's also part of a magic loop that I explained in the other video. Pull the end and pull the smaller ring, and pull the end again. Okay. The last step is to connect the first stitch and the last stitch. Take out this stitch mark, insert a hook. Here we make a slip stitch. Okay, now it's a complete round. And the next round we start with 2 chain as well, and then we make an increased, so 2 double crochets in 1 double crochet we made in the first round, and then chain 1 and repeat for 12 times. Chain 2 first, and inside of the same stitch here where we did this slip stitch, this one is the first one where we also made this stitch marker as well. The same stitch that we're making two double crochets. So basically we make 2 inside of the same hole here, and then we chain 1 like this, and we're repeating the same thing, 2 double crochets and chain 1. Okay, next one, 2 double crochets and chain 1. Continue this pattern until you finish this round. Sometimes it's very easy to forget that you have to chain. The chains at the end will be this line here, like this. That's where the chains for. I think it's the last one here. Chain. So it always ends with the chain 1 here. And then we count how many we have. So 2 as a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 pair with chains. So it's complete. Now we're connecting them. So from the first stitch here, if you're a beginner, please make a stitch mark so you know where to connect. The third round, as you can see here, we're making 1 double crochet and 1 increase. So we chain 2 first. It's all the same. And in the first stitch, instead of making increase, we only make 1 double crochet. 1 double crochet, and then the next stitch we make 2 double crochets. So we make 1 increase, and then chain 1 like this. At this point, I think you get the whole pattern. It's very easy. So just continue making the same thing around until the end of this round. 1 single crochet, no, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochet, and chain. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and chain. Okay, just continue making this until the end. So now I made the last chain here. We're connecting it from the first stitch, go through both of the V's and make a slip stitch. Now we made the third round. And next we're making the fourth one. It's the same logic. This time we're making 2 double crochet separately in 2 stitches, and then we make 1 increase, so 2 of double crochets. So chain 2 first, 1 double crochet, another double crochet, and 1 increase. If you find the pattern, you will see that every time before you reach the hole here, so the chain here, you will make an increase. It's always at the end of the repeat. 2, and the last one we make 1 increase, and then chain. Here I'm finishing the last repeat, always end with a chain, and then using the same way to connect. Sometimes it's a little bit like not flat, you just need to pull it, adjust, and it should be very easily making flat. Then we're making the last round, chain 2 first, and there we're making 3 double crochets and 1 increase. 2, 3, and we're increasing here right before the chains, and chain 1. It's the same, and we're doing it 12 times until the end of the round. Okay, so now we're finishing the last round, connecting, and we're cutting the yarn here, put it over, and just pull it tight. And we're trying to stretch it a little bit to make it round and flat. And this yarn here, we can just cut it. And this one, we're trying to hide it in the back. There's many ways to do it. For me, I like to just go through all the loops that easily pick up from the back, and to reach the loose yarn here, and crochet yarn over, pull it over like this, and cut it. So you don't really see the ends now. So to make the leaves, we're using this green yarn here, and I will show you the instructions. First, we make chains to connect the green yarn to the white one, and then we make 1 single crochet and chain 4, and skip 2 stitches in the middle and make another single crochet and chain 4, and so on. So the first round is pretty much single crochet and chains. Let's start. This is where we end. Normally I start with the one before and right after 1 chain here. It's not really decided. You can start anywhere you want. So insert your hook inside of this loop, and then hook the yarn over and do it again. And now we'll try to make the chain here a little bit tight, so it's sort of fixed. And that's what I mean by 2 chains here, if you wondered. And in the same hole, in the same stitch, we're making 1 single crochet. So single crochet is a little bit easier than double crochet. We insert our hook here, and the loose yarn here, the end, we just put it on our crochet so we can just hide it, and yarn over and take it out, and we just pull it out at once. Make a stitch mark on the first crochet, so we're connecting after here, and we're making chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're skipping 2 stitches, this one and this one, and we're making 1 single crochet here. Okay, and we repeat the same thing, 4, and then we skip this one and this one. Remember the chains here also count as 1 stitch, so we're making single crochets here, but be careful because this one is the one we ended, and we have extra chains here in this line because that's how we start every round. So instead of this little bump, the knot that we did before, we're going to the next one, which is officially the first double crochet in this round. Make a single crochet, chain 4, skip, single crochet, chain 4. The position you're doing single crochet is always after 2, so basically always the first one of a repeated pattern, and also second to last, because the pattern is fixed, so the position of stitches we're doing single crochet is always the same. The first one, second to last. And we just continue the same thing until we complete this round. Okay, so now I'm at the last chains. At the end, we're connecting, we're making a slip stitch with the first single crochet that we make. So insert our hook, yarn over, and pull it right out of the loop. So this is how we connect them. The first round is finished, and the second round we're making leaves like this. So all the crochets will be inside of this loop here. We're making single crochet and chains and a slip stitch and chains and single crochet. I'll show you. First we make a chain first, and then we make a single crochet inside of this loop, and then we chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the second to last, I have 4 V's here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. On the second one, so the second to last that we make, we pick the left part of the V, do a slip stitch like this, and then chain 2 in the same loop, but on the other side we make a single crochet. So this is one leaf that we make, and we're making the second one. First we make a single crochet and then chain 4 and make one slip stitch to the second to last V, the left side. When it's hard to pull it over, you try to use your middle finger and your thumb to pinch the bottom of this loop, the loop on the right side here. So this loop is bigger, it's easier to go through your crochet hook. And chain 2, make single crochet on the other side. Remember, sometimes you can just keep chaining, but remember to make another single crochet every time you start a repeat loop. Slip stitch, chain 2, single crochet, single crochet, chain 4, and then slip stitch. If this is hard, because this is actually a connection of the yarn, you can use your fingers, take the second one and pull it out. It's the same principle. It works like you do a slip stitch, just different ways. Sometimes it's just hard. I almost made a single crochet, which is not what I want. Another one. So just keep making this until the end of the round. So the last step, we're making those roses. You can see it's basically a bunch of double crochets and roll it together. So this time I'm using this orange yarn, those are the leaves that we made, right? And then we make one rose in 2 leaves, so like this. There's 2 leaves in the middle. Of course, you can adjust. You can make as much as you want, but here we only make 1 in each 2 leaves, like this. And because we did two single crochets in the middle here, we were making the leaves, so there's a hole, as you can see, easily find here. Just insert your hook here, yarn over, take it out, and then we make 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So after these 12 chains, we find the 4th to last. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, this V. On the left side, we make 3 double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook only on the left side, yarn out. It's the same way to make double crochets. First 2 loops and second 2 loops. The second one and the third one. 3 double crochets for 1 pattern, and we're making the same in each stitches. So in total, we're making 9 sets of 3 double crochets. 2, 3. Okay, so next one here, always the left part of the V. 1, 2, 3. Next one here. Be careful to try to make 3 double crochet in each of the chains. Don't skip. Next one. You can see the petal starts to bend around like that. Until the end of the chain, which means the first chain. Let's count how many we made. It's easier to count the loop because the loop, after making 3 double crochets, it becomes bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In total, we're making 9 sets of double crochets. The last one, insert your hook in the last chain, and we have this loose yarn here, right? You just put it on top of your crochet needle, and yarn over. 1, 2. I'll make 2 more. Last one. And after we make 9 sets of double crochets, we make 3 chain. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch in the same stitch, same hole that we did the last 3 double crochets. Okay, now we're done with the slip stitch. Now we try to make these roses in a good form. So roll it like this, and then use your crochet hook to go through the bottom of the flower. So see the big holes that we make, and we made 3 double crochets in. It's a little bit bigger than before, so it's easy to see and to crochet. So we put in one of the holes, and you can also try to find the second one in the middle, in the middle. Try to go through 4 layers, basically. This one, and then find the last one here. It doesn't really matter which holes you put it in, but as long as it goes through all the bottoms, so the flower doesn't really fall apart. Here is a slip stitch, and then hook this yarn out, cut, and tie it up. And we have 2 loose yarn. We try to tie it twice. 1, 2, and insert your hook from the middle of the flower and yarn over these 2 ends and try to pull it through. Take it out. And cut it short in the middle. And then try to fix it again, make it look nice. Okay, that's how we do a rose basically. And you're just doing the same every 2 leaves here, and then you will get exactly like this. And when you're folding it, you can either fold half and half and half. You can also fold it half and then roll it until it's a little bouquet. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.